So this woman's complaining because a girl artist donated 20% of her wealth. And then she went on to Elon Musk. I said, woman, if Elon Musk donated 20% of his net worth, which you have to think is not, it's in businesses and that. His net worth has a lot to do with being in stocks and in business and that. He's not going to pull out. His net worth has nothing to do with his dividend. So if he made, say, 10% on his dividend, he'd be making like $1 billion something in that. So you have to go by the dividend that he makes. His net worth, you can't donate something that's in businesses. You can't plot money on stocks and that. That'd be fucking stupid. And say, hey, I'm going to donate a couple billions of dollars in that. You can't do that. Like, it doesn't work like that. Like, these women are so fucking stupid. They think, oh, what they do? Like, okay. Elon Musk donated $100 million compared to a female artist that only has net worth of $50 million. You talk about millionaires and billionaires. Billionaires become billionaires not because they dance and show their tits off and make fucking shitty ass songs on the internet. Billionaires got multi-billion-dollar businesses that spread across the fucking world that they have to maintain with that money. A little bit of a different story now. So the money's going back into those businesses, and he gets the money out of it too, but it goes back into the business. He's paying probably like tens of thousands of workers to work all over the world in that. Your artist is literally sitting there sucking up people's money in that for the fucking bullshit they like to throw. That's why no one likes singers and artists is that they don't give back to the community because they don't build jobs. They may hire maybe like 10, maybe a couple hundred people, maybe in their lifetime. They don't do anything that's remarkably good. It's on their own self. And these women are like, these men need to do this and that. How about you become a fucking billionaire, bitch? How about you fucking lose the bulk of your life to sit there and just try your best to make $1 million, your first $1 million? The first thing you're going to go to, probably OnlyFans. You're going to do all the internet shit, because you ain't got the fucking looks to do it, so you're only going to do it and you're going to fail on it. And then you're going to sit there and you're going to try to work a normal job, try to get ahead in life. The first thing when a problem comes up, when you got the massive attitude that you do have, and I'm talking to this woman that's talking this stuff, you're going to get fired from your job. You're never going to get fucking promoted. Because you have an attitude problem, and people look at attitudes as you're a fucking idiot. Like the woman I work with, and she really thinks she's going to take over the store. No one's going to agree with that. Upper management's not going to agree with it, because you can't even take care of your own shit without sitting there being in the bathroom sniffing fucking shit in your nose. Or taking fucking Xanax and shit, getting all fucked up in that. So, like, when you sit there and try to talk this stuff and that, do you not know how hard it is to maintain that much fucking money without having to spend it on accountants and stuff like that? His money's always constantly being used. And they're fucking retarded with his shit. Always got to be checked. Always like the boobies. Yeah. So Mark Zuckerberg, his whole entire life, he donated $5.1 billion. compared to a woman that is a cross-dresser, transvestite, what the fuck is 11 million. You know how much $11 million goes into a billion? How much $10 million goes into a billion? 0.01%. So if you look at how much Zuckerberg has donated, even though I don't really care for the dude, he's kind of a fucking piece of shit person, but he is coming back being a good person because he's getting fucked over. So just to say, you donated $11 million compared to $5.1 billion. So basically, your donation didn't mean absolutely fucking nothing. It means shit, Sniola. It wasn't even a fucking fraction of a percent. It was below a fraction. It was 0.001%, basically. So basically, you donated absolutely nothing. Told me Elon Musk this year donated $100 million. So you donated 10. So you donated 10% of what he donated. And he donated double your net worth. And you're complaining about it because you're a dumbass because they asked, that's a lot of fucking money, doesn't it? No, it's she donated more money. No, she didn't donate more money, dumbass. She donated less money. She donated more money. No, she didn't donate more money. They donated. I love how these women like to use stupid logic. Well, she donated more of her network, but she donated less money than the rest of them. Well, they should donate more. They don't need to donate more. You fucking twat. Like, shut the fuck up. Like, you just...
Thank goodness you're awake, or I'll have to try my last-ditch move. Emergency skills for junior patrollers. Lesson 1, CPR. Never did it on any living person, though. Juicia. Sorry. You just woke up, and here I am, chatting up a storm.
Are you all right? Do you feel any discomfort?
You can call me Trisha, and she's Yang Yang.
We are in the Gorge of Spirits. It's on the out. Your attire doesn't seem local. Are you a roving traveler from afar, or someone So you don't know why?
Baisha didn't tell us you'd have these after effects when you wake up.
The wind has brought us a warning.
That means it's probably gonna get dangerous. I knew it. Our gourds are out of service because of the etheric sea's influence. We can't send or receive messages for... Guess you really can't recall.
Why are women so eager to fucking talk about people in that?
Can we call you that for
Yeah,
now?
how did
Before
this
you
Billy
remember your
Irish, what the
true
fuck
name?
this bitch's name is, create her network? Showing off those
We
tits
shouldn't
and ass
stay
and
here.
complain
If
about
you don't
fucking
have
men
other
like
plans,
Taylor Swift. So you ain't no
that's
fucking
great.
damn
Let's go
model,
together.
bitch. You're not doing anything that's good. Elon Musk created fucking Tesla. Mark Zuckerberg created Facebook. They're doing stuff that you fucking use. Do you use the fucking shit that Billy Irish or fuck that dumb
Rover,
bitch's name is
I
to
know
fucking
you
sit there and
can't
do
remember a
anything?
thing, but there's one thing I'm 90%,
No, of course you
100%
fucking
sure about
don't.
you. You must be a resonator too.
You've got a tacit mark on the back of your hand,
shit,
and you have a gourd. This is
It may seem all nice and quiet here now, but you never know when a tacit discord might pop up out of nowhere. Oh my! Speak of the devil!
Yeah, this is pretty much like... Yeah, I should have seen the same
Bravo! So you still remember how to fight despite having forgotten everything? Wow! Watch me lead the charge next.
And you're doing charity work, so you get that money back through taxes. So she gets all that money back. These women are so dumb.
What's wrong? Are you injured from the fight?
Does that actually make sense? Take a page out of Billie Eilish's book, Boys, for the Love. And it's
I love how ignorant these women get.
You saw
Like,
our
that
sentinel
itself
in
is
your
saying,
memories?
you boys need to do more. Wait a minute. Let's go back. How much money do you make? About like 35, maybe 40,000 a year. How much money do you donate to a bunch of charities that literally fuck you in the ass because you just get that money back during taxes? Oh, wait a minute. If you donate half of your money to charities and that for a tax write-off, which is why they fucking do it in the first place, because, don't know taxes. And that wasn't her that donated the fucking money personally. That was her financial advisor. Her financial advisor said, hey, he's like, you're probably going to donate some money. Like, you're probably going to have to owe on taxes. You made so much money this year. She's like, oh, okay, how much do I need to donate? It's like, well, I'd be, if you want to get good publicity, that donate $11 million. You still have a lot of money left. And you'll get back at the end of the year and that through taxes and that. Like, okay, I'm going to get it back. Oh, yeah, you're going to get back. They're going to refund you for the bulk of the money. They're not going to give you all of it back, but they'll give you at least $9 million back. So eventually you only donated $2 million. So if you want to do the math on $2 million compared to $100 million that Elon Musk did, and the network that he makes, his $1 billion, I don't understand women's logic when it comes down to math. They're like, it's about the feeling. I get it. But you think it's love, that's why they donate. No, they donate for tax refunds. And anybody that's rich knows that you have to donate money and you get it, write it off as a fucking charity thing, you get it fucking back. It's called fucking reimbursement. And at the end of the conversation, the woman, rather average looking. If I ever saw in real life and then she's like, you man are just so bad. I was like, what the fuck do you do, bitch? You sit around and complain all day on the fucking internet. That's cool. You have the right to be a bitch. I have the right to be an asshole. So if you're going to be a bitch towards me, I'm going to be an asshole towards you. You want to think, oh, women came first. Well, according to God, he made both of us at the same time. The name woman came from wounded man. So you weren't second. Your name was just developed. You became flush because of man. So, but you were still there. You just weren't flush. He separated. And that's the problem with a lot of people nowadays. They do this roll call thing, and especially these feminist women. And I was like, dude, just shut the fuck up about your shit. Women don't rule nothing because they're not meant to fucking rule alone. Neither are men. And the women always say, well, I helped the man bring his business up, but you helped. It doesn't mean that you made. Help is doing minor things. When someone has their mind attached to something and they're making money, like I save up money in that because I have my mind attached to my budget. So what I do is I've been working rather a lot of hours, close to, 40 hours. Like last week, I worked like 37 and then almost 38 hours because I use my breaks and that to eat when I'm lifting a lot of weights and shit. I look at everybody else; they're barely working like 25 hours a week, maybe 30 hours a week. And you know, and when I look at it, they're not even fucking working, and they take way more breaks than me. And I'm talking about, you know, like some of the females I work with, like the males, they always work their whole entire shift. They don't sit there and leave unless it's an emergency or they just don't feel well or something like that. Women will constantly be taking breaks. And that's why they say women are the worst people to hire for work because they have to take a million fucking breaks because their feelings, their emotions, they change on the spite. If they think about something that's negative, their whole entire day is ruined. If they get mad at one thing, they use that anger for their whole entire day. I get it. Some men do it too. Emotional pussies do it. Okay. I get angry in that. I change it. I just don't think about it. I sit there focus on something else. You could do selective focusing. It's actually a really good skill to get. You sit there and just focus on something else. Put something else in the background and train yourself how to focus on that one thing as you're looking at something else. So I'll listen to feminist bitches complain on the internet. And I'm trying to play a game. It's enabling my focus to sit there and train myself to how to use my brain. The brain is a mechanism of training. If you look at someone's brain that's fucking stupid, say their neurons are not fired off as much in that because they don't have a lot of them attached, you build more neurons in your brain the more you train your brain. Or if you look at someone, say, that's been through a lot of discipline and meditations, learned how to use their brain and very high capacities in that, you're going to see more neurons fired off. And their brain's going to change. It's going to look different. You're going to get more grooves in your head and that, in your brain, because your brain's growing with you. If you look at a woman's brain, look at a man's brain, right around 25 or 30, a woman's brain doesn't develop that much past fucking like 16. They stay like little kids. And they do go through a lot of stuff in that. It's a very minor change. But they still act like it. I can prove it. I'm 35. If I look at a woman that's my age, they're still fucking retarded. Like, there are very few of them that are actually, like, intelligent. Like, they don't know how to swing logical stuff around. They don't know how to be quiet and just work. They have to fucking talk. They have to do something to get attention. That means their brains they're not developed in a disciplined way. That's not saying that your brains are not developed at a certain age. No. Your brain's developed, the size and all that shit's developed. But it's just because of the discipline that I go through compared to everybody else, I'm more developed in a disciplined way. I know how to focus on certain things. And that's why if I think of myself as being a little kid, how entertaining life was, because I didn't have any focus. I only focused on things that were entertaining. Now, entertainment, it's hard for me to focus on. Like, I'm playing a game now, I'm fucking talking my ass off.
Yes, the one we built this statue for.
Okay.
The Oracle Engine Sentinel Engine. The Sentinel Engine Joe is known as Jue, manifesting in the form of a long. Sentinels are present where civilizations thrive. Huanglong stands out with the highest number of currently coexisting Sentinels. Records state the Sentinels in Huanglong were once a single entity. Naturally, there are Sentinels in other regions too, but fewer compared to Huanglong. You were standing face to face with our Sentinel? One can hardly see our Sentinel with their own eyes. According to your description, you stood pretty close. Only the Sentinel... Whoa, darn! Chizia might be in danger. Rover, please.
Leave it to me.
Speeding up.
That was close. You fought so well. I didn't even get a chance to help, and Yang Yang just rushed over to protect you like a Anyway.
Let's reach farther destinations together.
See? There's a resonance beacon over there. When you see a beacon, be sure to register and activate it. It's usually safe within a 5-meter radius of a protect you from danger sometimes.
Rover,
What the fuck
could you
is the
hand me your
difference?
terminal
Hanging
for a
out with
moment?
bunch of dudes and now they also pay their bills. As long
Done.
as you have money, you should be able to
Its
pay your
design
bills.
and system version are different from ours, but your terminal
I don't
still has near
understand their
almost at the
logic. If
gorgeous
you have
entrance.
money, most
There
times
will
why
be a
women
descent,
pay
but
for
if-
shit because they were all fucking broke.
Once you're out of the gorge, there's only a short walk to reach Jinzhou.
And women always complain about this, but I say, here's what it is. Women, if you're valuable
Jinzhou
enough,
is the safest
just to
place
say,
around here. Right?
and you got the expectation that man fucking wants, like you got the tits, you got the fucking ass, you got, all this expectation of looking fucking good in that. And you come in there, 50 pounds of fucking makeup, telling everybody that you have low self-esteem because you got your makeup fetish of all this fucking makeup in that. And then you want to sit there and get fucking mad because he doesn't pay for your food. And you want to say, oh, it's because, I put on 18 pounds of fucking makeup. The guy's going to be like, bitch, I don't care. I don't know you. I don't know you. The man's not gonna give a fuck. The man's gonna look at you like you're a fucking idiot. And that's what men do. Men look at women like they're fucking stupid when they do stupid shit. You're trying to attract a man. Attracting a man is not about putting on makeup and talking about how fucking great you are. Because that's boring. Anything that's more boring is a fucking yapping woman. A woman that yaps and talks about her life and that. That is the most boring shit in the world.
Jinzhou sits between the Desert Highland and the Norfolk Barrens. It's a border city and...
Huh? We've agreed.
Even when I had my ex in that, she would sit there and fucking talk about random shit.
This is the center of the Etheric Sea.
And I would be like, okay, that's cool, man. Sometimes the conversation was funny.
When did it show
Because
up?
she'll talk about dude trying to hit her on her
wasn't
or
here when
something.
we
Yeah,
just
like
got
okay, it's
here.
like I know you like that shit.
But I didn't sense a hint of a
It's
tacit field's presence.
whatever. Like you love that shit.
So it
Don't
appeared
ever say
while
that you
we
fucking
weren't
know.
looking?
Dumbass.
Like, in the blink of an eye? Or maybe the etheric sea can tell where we are. Could it be following us?
All
The center
women
of this
say
tacit
stuff they
field.
don't actually mean. It's
Isn't that Baija? Baija! Baija!
We're too far away.
there's
Perhaps
so much
we agreed to
motherfucking
meet up around here,
dialogue.
and she said she was off to.
Baija wouldn't take such risks
It's
without
cool to look
careful
at chicks with some
consideration.
fat
The
tits,
faster a
but, like, if this
tacit field
dialogue
forms,
is, you know what I mean? But
the
just
longer
fuck
it. Right.
Let's go down there. I don't give a fuck about the bullshit. Let's go down there. Beat some ass.
Now it's time
Go.
to use a glider module. Rover, let me help
Glider
you
midair.
activate it.
Okay.
Baija!
How much are women thinking that they're as strong as men?
Baija!
I
We're
love
in a
seeing
dormant
that
tacit
shit.
field, right? Why did you
I
come
see
here
these
by
little
yourself?
frail ass women with little baby arms and that. They're like, I'm super
Baija,
strong and give
you
me
know, we-
superpowers.
Huh?
But in real life, they're like weak as fuck.
You are all right, it seems.
Yeah, she was super energetic. Handled a super big TD. Way more spirited than me.
I've been keeping an eye on her condition through the stream.
Women would not look like that if they were fighters. They would have fucking rather small fucking tits. And their boobs aren't
It
too
isn't.
big. But they'd be thicker in their arms and shit.
Baija is just
A lot
concerned
thicker
about your
than that.
condition. She must think we shouldn't be letting you move around that much.
I
Since
don't
you've
know,
just-
man. This is stupid ass shit. Can I fucking fight people?
Wow, would you look
I
at
want to kill
This isn't the place
people.
for
Shut the
talking.
fuck up.
Let's go.
I get. Okay, good. Something's happening. Her ball thing is going off. Oh, got a headache. Oh, got a headache. Oh, God, it. Female headaches are the worst. Your uterus is gonna explode. I stress out about stupid shit all the time. I have no idea why I stress out. I just stress out. Oh god. Okay, I can switch back. Gain a boner.
We're blocked outside! We can't get in! Are you alright?
Rover is with me, and that strange tacit discord is here too.
It's the tacit discord's ability.
Be mad.
Be careful.
Probably would. He was pretty fucking cool, I ain't gonna lie. They beat him up, fuck you up. No, no, fuck me up, bro. That's pretty cool shit.
Yang Yang! Rover!
I know one else fights. And Matthew.
Are you alright? Are you hurt?
I just couldn't get over it.
Oh, thank goodness.
I'm fine too. I've never seen such a formidable tacit discord before. I didn't really do much. That's strange. This place.
Anyway, come check this out.
Oh, this is an echo.
Wow, an echo of the elite class.
My apologies. We got a little carried away. Everything in our world is made up of frequencies, and every sound generates a those echoes are the lingering reverberations.
Oh, by Pangu terminals. But you see, it's not always.
Absorption is
Real life
only
experience.
possible when your databank's level is
group of
equal
women,
to or
one hot
higher
fucking
than the
dude.
tacit
I am
discord's
sure
level.
that
The
all four
terminal can
women
then
are gonna
convert
sleep
its
with that fucking
reverberation
dude.
into an echo for use in battle.
Women have a one-track
My
mind.
terminal
It's just like if you have
issued a
four
warning
like
when it
sip
detected
dudes
that
trying to
tacit
fuck one
discord
girl.
earlier. It
All
should
the
at
sip
least
dudes would
be
try
an
to do. They would
overlord
always
class.
be like, "Oh man, she's so hot now. Oh my god." I was like, "Well, yeah." The thing is, you're not attractive, so you keep going for those women that are attractive, but you're fucking ugly. And then you want to get mad because they don't give you attention. It's always the ugly fat dudes that are massive simps. Like they're just like lazy. They're overweight or they're overly fucking skinny and that. You know, of course it doesn't matter if you are like that. Masculine doesn't depend on how fucking big muscles you have. It depends on discipline that you have. If you're disciplined, you maintain your weight, and then you maintain good conversation, you maintain good disciplines of being focused at your job, and that you do your job well, man. You stay happy, you stay complacent in that, and you live a good life in that, then more or less likely you're gonna have a good life. You're gonna be happier, you're gonna be that. Like one guy at work, cool ass little dude. He's a little ass dude. He's not that big, you know, and like he's cool as fuck. He's funny. He's a nerd. He like asks me questions and that because I'm a big fucking dude. I lift a lot of weights and that, so he sees me as someone he can like, hey, you know, ask this. So he asked me a question about himself. He's like, give me your honest opinion because I know that you like to be honest and tell the truth. And I'm like, oh yeah, okay. Like, yeah, I'm an asshole. I like speaking the truth and that about stuff. Give me your honest opinion about me at work. They talk about like, how do I work at that? I said, well, you work, you do your job, you work quite well, you listen to people and that. And it's like, it's not a matter of how much work you do, because everyone does different weights of work. Like, I do more than everybody else because I put myself through it. I don't need to. I don't need to do shit. It's like, I'm a food person. All I need to do is make sure my line's stocked, make sure my line's clean. I don't need to do all that crap. My job's not for that. But I do all the extra stuff anyway, because I can. And so, like, I'm the commander of the whole entire night shift and the speed. I command the speed. Our speeds were shit when I got in the other day. I came in, they were like at like 20 something fucking minutes or something like that, or like 15 minutes for the whole entire day. Because they had a rough patch of like a couple hours, I get their asses fucking kicked. Like, okay, you know, that shit happens. And sometimes we go through shit, we get our asses fucking kicked. You know, it's just how it is. So, but when I came in, you know, we kept it going. I was a little bit late in that, you know, because it got slow. It just dropped down. They got this out of nowhere rush. I'm like, okay, well, shit happens like that. You expect to not get a rush. You get like an hour or so rush in that, and you get a lot of fucking people coming in. Okay, you can't expect any other thing. You just get fucked. You just push your way through. So I came in, and we get a lot of single orders. Like, single orders are fine. So what I do is, most single orders, people just order like one combo. You only have to do 3 things. They normally order like boxes or something like that, or they order like one thing, like one big thing and one little thing. So I do multiple orders at the same time if they're small enough. There are only 3 things to get. Then I could get multiple orders semi-ready all at the same time, and then I can just throw all of them out before the person even gets done to do their job to hand it over so they can give it out to the customer. That's how I time myself. Now, if it's gigantic fucking orders, then yeah, I can't do that. If there's like a 13 per person order now, which sometimes these motherfuckers order outrageous amount of stuff. So I try to get the speed down of how long it takes for me to prepare it. So I alter my how I do things to a mass perspective. Instead of doing one thing at a time, I'll do 3 things at a time, 4 things at a time. I pick up a little bit of speed in that. I say, because once you all 4 of them done, you might want to think it takes a little bit of extra time to do it. Well, the way you set it up makes it quicker. So like I always start off with the condiment. So we have hot condiments, we have cold condiments. So I do the hot condiments, like the meats and the rices and stuff like that. So I start off with, I always do the hot cheese. And then I grab all the stuff that needs the hot cheese and I set all of them down closest to the next step. The next steps are really right next to each other. So like a lot of stuff will come down to using like beans and rice a lot. They're right next to each other. So I put it on the left side, and then on the right side, it's normally most of the meats. So if I put the meat on there, I normally slide it over to the left side, and then I can just do all of them all at once. And then my, the person that's supposed to be helping me, because they're supposed to be doing the cold side or whatever it is, they'll start grabbing and tugging it over in that, and we get like this little routine in that. And sometimes I throw it all over there. We get this routine going, so it makes it a little bit faster. Some people are just based upon just speed. Move really fast. No, there's organization with the timing of it. Like I got it down to where I can make things a little bit faster than other people. Other people take a sweet ass time because they're really like, oh, well, I'm really curious about stuff and that. Like, I understand it, but I would make it fast. And at a moderate speed fast, but it's organized fast. So how you organize stuff in your mind makes it quicker. It's not that my hands are moving faster, it's just the way I'm organizing it. Because like every second counts. So I time everything. As soon as an order pops up in that, I'll throw down. And that's what I do. And I do it quite a bit. I'll throw down. And we'll get stuff done rather quick. But the biggest thing that we probably have that does take a little bit of time is that our service people sometimes like to talk to customers too much. Because if they don't have a lot of orders to do, and we're making orders and that, and say orders pop up every now and again because we'll go through mobile stuff that they don't have to do themselves, or we'll go through like DoorDashes and that and Uber Eats and that they don't even have to ring in. They have to ring in mobile, or they have to ring in all the DoorDashes and that, so they don't literally have to constantly be at attention until we make the food, until they actually come in. Sometimes they never come in at all, so they kind of have leeway. So when I time, so going back to what that guy said, asking me, how do I work good and that. I say you work based upon the best that you can. You're doing the stuff that you think that is right to do. When someone tells you to do something, you do it. That's what work's all about. You're going to be commanded. It makes it easier to command stuff. But when you can start doing things without being commanded, you save a lot more time. So if I notice that, if on my own accord now, if I'm on the fryer spot, which sometimes I am, before my shift begins, sometimes I'll look around and look for stuff to drop. Like, they won't have to tell me. And one of the things we have to drop a lot of is fries. So I can see the fries from here. I look at the orders because we got the other side right there. I can look at the orders. If I see that there's like whole bunch of fries we order and they don't notice that I'll drop them. Fries take close to about 3 minutes to get done. Like 3.5 minutes to get done. Well, like 2.5 minutes, but it takes time for it to get done. So by the time I get them fries done, all those fries are going to be gone anyway, and they're going to be like, oh, drop. And I say, oh, they're already up. And then you refill it. And like, oh, you put a little more in there, and you making sure you refill it really full, and that's what lasts a little bit longer when during rush. It's all these little things that I taught myself how to be more perfecto at work. More perfectionate. Not perfectionate, because I fuck up all the time. But I was trying to do it better. So I look at other people working that, and they use their time to sit on their fucking asses. And I say, hey, there's dishes that need to be done. They're just sitting there like, whoa, what was I see that's what the problem of it is. Who's going to get to it? You're going to rely on me. Okay, well, give me 5% of your paycheck because that's your job to do that stuff, not my job. I'm supposed to be ready to get the product going. And when you're sitting on your ass on your fucking phone, I get it sometimes when shit gets done because it's already fucking done because I already do it. And that's what down. It's like trying to get you into the routine of saying, hey, we always have the main problem, people don't like clean dishes. The water's too hot. Cool it down. Drain a little bit of it out. Put on the cold water. You drain out 10, 15% of it. You put the rest of that in cold water in there. It'll cool it down. And it doesn't take long to do it. You can start draining it and you turn on the cold water first and you let it pour. It pours out pretty heavy amounts and you drain it. It's going to what? It's going to cool off even faster. It's cold water is going to hit that hot water and you're draining it. Kind of makes like an airflow. So the water is going to go, since it's cold, it's going to hit the bottom first. And it's going to make like a little like swishy of cold water swish around. It's going to cool it down faster because it's moving water. Moving water always seems to cool down. Unless you got heat elements to it. And so it's just like little things in that. And we keep having the same thing. So I tell some of the managers, I'm like, we have to get people on board to stop being fucking lazy when the main job is like dull. And they complain. Well, I gotta do something. It's like if you are on the clock, you are working. You don't just take one aspect of the job. And I get it that some people do a good job with. Like one of the little younger ladies there, she does a good job. She likes doing the easiest fucking job that we have there, which is sweeping the fucking floors and mopping them. I said, I understand that, but we don't need you to sit there and just rely on just doing that. Because other people can do it. And when you constantly sweep up a fucking mess, and you wait for it to get a little dirty, and then you sweep it up and say, I did something, that floor can get 3 times dirtier, which it tends to get because we drop cheese, and then we drop condiments a little bit on the floor now because we're rushing. Sometimes shit happens. Sometimes we catch ourselves, we don't drop as much. You know, I'm trying to personally get better at sweeping into the thing, and I'm trying to make sure I get most, like, you know, more than 90% of the ingredients in there. So I try to get at least 95%, because sometimes you can't. Sometimes shit falls out. It happens. And so, like, in my mind now, I'm thinking of, like, okay, how can I strategize to make my team better? That's exactly what I'm doing now. How much people want to complain about it, I really don't give a fuck. Because if you're at work, we're a team effort. Someone with the hierarchy, someone that is going to be more voiceful and be more direct with the criticism, you're damn well I'm going to fucking do it. And I don't give a fuck what any manager says that, because I'm doing their job for them, because they don't do it all the damn time, because they're scared of like certain things that, you know, it's like, dude, I don't give a fuck about people's emotions. If you don't like it, you can fucking leave. This is how my dad fucking did it. He's like, if you don't like it, you don't have to fucking eat. My grandparents said that too. If you don't like it, you can go fuck off. They're that direct. Because what it does, it demands you to do something without hesitation as much, because it's the right thing to do. But when you don't program your brain to be like that at home, now how are you going to program your brain to be like that at work? Like, there's some things I don't do at home. There's some things I do at home. Like, say, you know, like I'm picking up my little bit of dirty clothes and I throw on the floor and that. Sometimes, you know, I don't do that. Sometimes I'm really fucking lazy with that shit. Yeah. But my room is a lot more cleaner than what it used to be. There's not as much shit in here. Kind of got a lot of the crap out and that. But I'm never home half the time because I'm always either sleeping on my bed. So if I'm on my bed, I can't get my floor fucking dirty. On my bed. Stuff like that. What I'm trying to get at, like, there's always ways of making it a little bit better for everybody. But some people can't get in that routine. And we talk about this young lady that she is not getting criticized that much. She wants to do it on her own terms. And I said, honey, you're at fucking work. Okay? You're at work. You don't choose to do whatever you want to fucking do to a certain extent. Talk about work related, like actually working. Like I come in with a beanie and that because the dress code's fucking stupid. It's cold outside, so I wear a beanie. And I walk. Most people don't walk. They, you know, they have a car and that, so they can get, like, I'll walk. So I'm going to get me a beanie on. One of the ladies I work with and I complains about my uniform. And no one else gives a fuck. She's the only one that complains. So I had to nip it in the ass, but you know what? It's like, I really don't care what you have to say in it because no one else agrees with it. So majority rules, I can wear this, and I'm going to fucking wear it. It's more or less likely it's a food safety thing too because I have long fucking hair. And wearing a hat doesn't contain all my hair. I'm not gonna put my hair in a fucking ponytail on that because that's gay ass shit. And I don't fucking do that shit. My hair's gonna flow like it flows. It's not that ridiculous long where it gets all my face. It always feathers back. And I'm rather tall too. So my hair doesn't even get close enough to the food to get in the food. And I try to comb my hair out after I'm done showering that to pull out all the loose hair in that. So the hat does work out a little bit. The beanie compensates my ears. So if it does get cold in there, and since your ears are like your face and your ears are most likely the thing to get cold the fastest, I want to at least have the bulk of my face, both of my head covered up. And I try to understand that's like, I was walking right in front of my GM, and she didn't say nothing. She was just like, okay, you're wearing a hat and that. It's like, I don't give a fuck. As long as you come to work on time, do your job. I'm like, okay. So I'm just thinking this person just nags about shit because her life sucks. And it's just annoying that because she keeps complaining about stuff. And I want to go up to her and really be like, okay, guys, like, she complained about me not having the full dress uniform. I said, there's a lot of things in this fucking workplace that I know of that everybody else does that is way worse than me wearing a fucking cap. Like people eating off the fucking line. Yeah, you shouldn't be eating off the fucking line. Like, I make my food, I set it to the side, and I eat off the side. Got people going in there, taking stuff off the line and eating it while they're on the line. And I see it. They act like they own the fucking place. They don't follow any rules. And I'm sitting there looking at them like, why are you people doing this fucking shit? And you won't complain about me. It's like, you know damn well you're an idiot. I always tell people, I was like, why do you crucially want to attack one of your better workers when that worker makes your life at work a lot easier? And you want to bash him over him wearing a cap over his head. But you eat off the fucking line. Literally during work, when we're working on stuff, food. This woman really grabs fucking food, puts it in her mouth, and then as she's chewing, she works on food. I'm like, that is fucking disgusting. Why are you doing that? It's not a battle how bad people do stuff. I don't do that shit. You're smacking, you're trying to not smack, but you're eating food while you're on the line, picking food off the line and fucking eating it. While you're working. Like, I admit sometimes I'll eat my food and that. I'll be like walking on the line while I'm chewing food and that. I'll put sanitizer on my hands and that, make sure all the stuff's on there. I'm still chewing shit. I grab my gloves and that. And I might be chewing a little bit when I get online trying to prepare stuff to a certain extent. But I don't sit there and do it when I'm on the line picking up food and eating. Like, so what I'm trying to say is, when people critique you in a stupid fucking way, or when you critique them in the way the policies are recommending you to not do, and I keep telling that guys, stop doing that. I make fun of that, like, oh, looks like you're eating on the line again. I try to be like a positive about it. Like, oh, you're ramming Fritos again. You're eating them on the line. Da, da, da. I'm hinting to the dude. All they have to do is look at your camera on your fucking thing, and they're going to look at you. You're going to get critiqued on. They're not going to fire you for it, but they're going to look at you like, dude, why the fuck are you eating on the line? Do you know that if we get anything, it's an accidental, food flies out and falls into the thing, and someone, like, finds out, like, a soggy, chewed up fucking thing, they're going to call the health inspector, and you're going to have to lose your fucking job over it. Because they're not going to sit there and blame themselves. It's like, everybody else follows the policies of the place, and I don't know what the fuck she would do. Job security. No one follows everything that the workplace says to follow. Unless it's safety shit. Because safety shit's a bit more different. But there's leadway with just normal stupid shit people do. Because you're human, you're not going to follow every little fucking aspect of it. Them laws are there to show that you can follow. Not necessarily that you do follow 100% of them. Because that's fucking stupid. So I was like thinking about to myself that. I got all this crap that everybody does. I even told one of my managers. So you know I know pretty much what everybody does in this fucking place. Like, I keep eyes on everybody. I remember all the things that everybody does. For how stupid it is, it's not how stupid it is. Sometimes just simple stuff and that, it's just ignore it. But sometimes stuff that, it gets a little to the point where it's like, dude, what the fuck's going on here? Like, number one, the emotional outbursts that people do sometimes is fucking ferociously ridiculous. So I comment on it. I say, hey, I talk to my managers about it. I say, hey, these people are fucking yelling at, and it's inappropriate. You should not be yelling at people now. Now, if you want to talk about things without yelling, that's cool. But as soon as you start getting a high voice and you start yelling, it's just random fucking shit. Like, one lady says she yells because she doesn't want her job to be as hard. I say, your job is as hard as you make it to be. It's like, you just want to be spoiled rotten brat. You get paid rather good money in that, and everybody spoils you because they all want to work. They all want to get shit done because you're too fucking lazy to do it your damn self. And I always have to say, every single time like stuff like this happens, I want everybody to know it. When you deal with this stuff at work, don't be afraid to call it out. Don't be afraid to tell your management. It's like, hey, you know, like, tell the whole management team. Don't just tell one. Tell all the management that's higher up, or even the management that are on the same level. Because the more people that talk about it and they say, oh, I heard that before, oh, I saw that before, the more it's like you can't correct the situation because it keeps on happening. That's what happened with me with one of the other ladies that ended up quitting that because she couldn't take her fucking weed break. So we commented on it. Everybody on our team commented on it. And we're all like, this is ridiculous. You know, we can't do nothing. She's taking her sweet ass time getting shit done in that. She wants to be in La La Land. She doesn't want to work in that. She wants to act like she's at home, sitting there on her fucking phone, watching fucking TikTok on her phone all damn day while smoking weed. She tries to live her home life at work. That's stupid. You keep your home life at home. If if you want to do stuff that on your break, like, hey, I pop up Family Guy when I'm taking a 30-minute break. I'll watch like an episode or two. And I'm laughing my ass off in the lobby and that. Shit, I do that shit quite a bit. I'm going through all of Family Guy. I'm on season 2 right now. And season 2 is actually really good. Season 1, it's good, but it's not as good. So I'm sitting there going through this shit and that. I'm like, cool. You know, and sometimes I'll listen to music and that. What I'm trying to say is, like, there's certain things you can do without sitting there and being noticeable to get in trouble. All you have to do is work while you're doing it. And so, eventually this woman, she got pissed off in that because our GM basically told her, like, hey, he's like, you can't be smoking anymore outside. She got missed. If I can't do what I want, then I'm just going to quit. Okay, bye, Felicia. And guess what happened? We got a better manager in. That's not fucking druggy. Doesn't smoke weed, doesn't smoke, doesn't drink. He's a man, and he does his job to the fullest of his job. Because he doesn't want to lose his job. He wants to make it better, which kind of stresses him out, but he's doing a better job. And guess what? We're getting praise from all of our higher up people because we changed our job around. Now we're always at number 1 with our speed of the day. We're always pushing towards number 1. And all the other stores are getting mad because they can't be lazy anymore, sitting on their fucking asses and doing certain things. We are pushing the limit to make our store better. I'm not going to, say it's thanks to me, but I had a huge fucking, hold on. I'm going to shit myself. That's what I walk around that. I'm prairie dogging. I had a huge response to that because I was vocal with what happened. I was critiquing everything. I was vocal. I said, being an older man and working in these jobs for enough years, and I said when I worked at Zipsnet, I was a lead for almost like getting close to 2 years there. And me and our team had very high conversations about something because we didn't have assistant manager for a long ass time. So basically, I took the role of assistant manager. So we were having all these conversations about stuff and that. We talk about this, we talk about that. I said, let's get organized, let's get the shit done. That, like, I understand we want to hire certain people and that. And like, we can't help but to hire people that are young and that because it's a fucking simple ass job. But I took my job very seriously, and everybody that I worked with and that the customers all came in. It was all the same stuff. I work hard. I'm working by myself. I'm more focused. I keep everything on time schedule. And working by yourself at a car wash can be kind of difficult. I mean, most likely we don't have sprayers and that. We don't. But I would literally be running around making sure people don't get into accidents. That's the main thing, to make sure. Some people sit there like fucking idiots, and they'll sit there at the end of the tunnel and that, and other cars would sit there and get really close to them, so I have to fucking sprint down the track. Sometimes down the track, or sometimes I get all fucking wet and shit too. Or sometimes I sprint on the outside of it and come to the back end of it, and I say, hey, no, I tell them to move forward so they can gather so the other car doesn't hit them. So I said, I did this shit pretty much all by my fucking damn self. I said, that job was a lot fucking harder than the job I'm at now. I don't move that much. I was literally fucking running, like fucking booking it so cars don't crash into each other in the fucking car wash because some people don't know how to speak English. Some people think it's supposed to pull them all the way out. I said, once your car completely stops, you're supposed to put it in drive and you're supposed to go. Sometimes the rollers don't push you all the way out because some people do not put their car in fucking neutral in that. And sometimes they'll put it in fucking park again. There's a lot of situations where cars will go off the fucking railing because they would sit there and twist their stuff in that. We have people that panic all the time. So I'm like, okay, like just chill out, turn your wheel this way and that, put a little bit of gas on it. We pop them back in. You know, I would be the one that do all that stuff and that. And there was a lot of things that we had to do. I said, the job I have now is fucking cakewalk. Is it tedious? It's tedious. I burn my hands and shit a little bit here and there. But I waggle them off and that and try to cool them off as fast as possible. And I put them through the air and I get a little bit of cool off of that. But working out the car wash, man, that was actually a tough fucking job. Sometimes it's slow as fuck. I could sit there like the last 2-3 hours of working that, because I worked till close. We used to close at 8. Yeah, I would fucking sit there on my fucking phone and play video games and shit. Because no one would come in until someone does come in. A lot of times it was a constant thing. You know, sometimes you can be busy for like 3 hours fucking straight.
Rover, would you...
No need for that.
I have no idea what the fuck I'm saying. My phone's chargeable the way. Try to.
Oh, so it doesn't work.
Fucking shit.
No
Yeah, go blow
worries.
ass. I'll be right
You
back.
can start with smaller ones before tackling this guy here. There should be some sweet baby roche rooms around here. Let's go check those out, shall we?
We'll need to report the unusual phenomena here to the City Hall and the Academy. Let's make our exit.
Hungry. I'm starving.
What kind of power is that? Rover, you've been playing the fool all along? I've never seen a resonance ability quite like this. You got any other tricks up your sleeve? Like eating a whole tacit discord? Grilling echoes alive?
Could it be related to your lost memories? Can you recall anything now? Rover, are you feeling all right? Could it be the side effect of fighting that tacit discord? Baiju, can we take Rover to do a checkup at Washu Academy's Resonance Medical Department?
Oh my god, they're still talking.
Baiju?
Absorbing echoes with the human body is not entirely unprecedented.
With the human... I remember comprehensive mirror for his a celestial being descended, commanding...
There was a very strong person way back, like they held the whole universe right in their hands. As there was no terminal in those days, they absorbed the tacit discords with their bare hands. And the TD they absorbed was the most powerful of all. That person turned it into the first echo ever. Then they used the power of that echo to rebuild the world, sort out the laws, and that's how the history of... Please, Yang Yang, stop reciting that. Oh my, it's taking me back to my school days, when I had to recite pages and pages of them. Anyway, that's just... Whether it's true or not, that story happened a long time ago. When Jinzhou... Could it be that Rover's like the great granny of us all?
Let's not jump to conclusions without enough data and proper analysis. Rover.
Wait! The signal's back!
This is a holographic message to all of Jinzhou from the City Hall.
My fellow soldiers and citizens,
Oh my god, there's so much talking.
Why do I get this feeling?
This person our magistrate was talking about
Is Rover. Now you're talking a little like Baiju, Rover.
Hey, that ain't the point, okay?
What are your plans now, Rover? I remember you had a flashback of yourself looking into its eyes when...
Thank you.
It would be best for your well-being to have a thorough physical examination once we arrive in Jinzhou.
I'm gonna get you one you can absorb. I never go back on my promise. Your hero Chisha's on the hunt.
Can you reenact what you did before?
Or does it have to... Or maybe we should give your terminal a whirl. Yay! It worked! I've never seen a gourd quite like yours before, but it sure is working just fine.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Your terminal's got a different look, but the functions are pretty much the same.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Look! Jinzhou City's just up ahead!
Started in my 30s. I have used steroids 10 to 20 times higher doses than I am on right now. But yet I'm bigger now than 5 years ago. And I'm 50 and I'm racing like 6'7", 6'7" maybe. And I'm just saying, how is all this possible? Start thinking about it, think, and then go on the website and go to health department, people register the best possible. What it actually is, you can't wait to bring it. Where's the spirit go? Notice it doesn't respond because now, please stop talking about me, Coach Red. I know what you've been doing next time.
Rover?
One guy in the woods. Man, this training is next level.
Oh, that shit.
There you are. My
another
dearest. Seed of fate.
I like huge dog. But up.
Alrighty, what should we do next? Shall we go grab a bite?
I am to return to the Academy. Anomalies of the gorges.
Then I'll go submit our report. And
Then I guess I'll take Rover. Being new to Jinzhou and hospitality.
Then I'll leave it.
I'll send the branch of Res. Come visit the Academy.
You guys don't. What's the hold up? We've got loads of fun in Jinzhou. We can go watch lion dances, hero plays, stand-up shows, and then maybe the martial championships. Plus tons of different treats to try out. You think it, we have it.
Better leave the house. There a reason for that? It's actually quite simple. A lot of guys are single, really comfortable with peace and tranquility that often comes with it. Easiest way to maintain that?
Fuck yeah. It's always chick with the fucking piercings in their nose. I mean, that's it. It's always the bitches with the piercings in the fucking nose. It always is. They have that big ass piercings in their nose. They're like, oh my god. As soon as they get a piercing in their nose, they instantly get transformed into a satanic fucking retard. And they're like, I'm mad at everyone. And I see, like, it's not every girl that has a piercing in their nose like that. But why the fuck would you get a cow tag on your fucking nose? It doesn't look attractive. It doesn't matter how beautiful you think it is. Like, getting like a little piercing on their nose and that. The thing is, like, these women get all these piercings in their fucking nose, like the middle piercing. They do that stuff in that because they're going against women that are fucking more attractive than them. They get the little cute little like nubs on their nose. It does look attractive. Get a little nub on your nose now, a little piercing that. It looks good. But like when you get that fucking cow tag and they get big ass ones, like people get gauges and shit, you look like a fucking retard. It doesn't look attractive. You got gigantic fucking earrings. Especially when dudes do it. When I see dudes that get gauges, the mentality of them to think that looks good is so fucking shit. I'm sitting there like, you know it looks like shit, right? Are you trying to judge me? Well, now that you said it like that, yeah. It looks like shit, bro. When everybody else around you looks a specific way, you even be like, get little piercing, guys get little piercings in their ears. You know exactly what kind of guy they are. Insecure as fuck. You're insecure. You're so insecure that you have to get piercings because you think that getting a piercing is going to make you look more attractive. It makes you look like a fucking douchebag. Now, if you have a style in that, like you wear a necklace and stuff like that, I understand. And sometimes people have piercings in their ear because, you know, they had it in their ear for their whole entire life. And they're like, I like having piercings in my ear. I just enjoy it. But I don't wear them all the time. And I just wear it because it keeps the earlobe from healing. You know, like I could have been one of those dudes. I could have got one of those little piercings in my ear and I could have walked around looking all fucking cool and shit and be like, hey girl, what you doing there? And you always gotta show it off because you know it's there. That's basically what it is. I mean, that's what people do. I mean, protein. Okay, got my little thing heat up, got a little frozen hamburger to eat. I kind of actually want to start buying some of those food things again now that I'm collecting a little bit more money. A little clean to eats kitchen shit. Yeah, move around more. Okay, we're gonna listen to this shit.
Welcome to the wall. Today, we'll see the same women who used to say they didn't need a man now complaining because men are ignoring them, and men would rather keep their peace than keep chasing after them. Let's begin.
Is it just your mind? Don't need a boyfriend. I made a little post recently saying you want to be what, like your boyfriend is making an effort for Valentine's Day. And I just want to make it extra clear. I am not saying you need a man. I am saying that if your relationship is mediocre, it is not worth it. That's my point. Like, you do not need a man. So if it is not amazing, you don't need that. I know so many people that are way happier single than they ever were in relationships. I know today everyone's posting their significant others. Oh my god, these birds. And it might make you feel a certain way, and you might feel like you're lonely or you're missing out. And I just want to make it so clear that you're single by choice.
Oh my god, woman. This woman has a relationship. This woman's probably talking to a guy right now, and she doesn't want to post that she's talking to a guy because they have to keep this lingo. That's why I don't like what the internet. Internet's fake. And she's a pretty girl now. You're a pretty girl now? I'm sure some guy's blasting that fat little ass in. I'm sure some guy's fucking those little titties and then slamming cock down your fucking throat. When you get to a certain age, like my age now, and you get in really good shape, I'm single, yeah, I'm going to probably have girls come over and I'm going to fuck the shit out of them. Yes, I will. It comes down to it. When I get ripped enough in that, I'm going to have girls want to suck my dick all the damn time. Why? Because that's what these bitches want. These women around my age, in their mid-30s, early 30s, or late 20s, they all want dick. They're the easiest bitches to get with. If you're good looking enough. Am I gonna marry these women? Fuck no. I might tell them, hey, tell them flat out. Okay. How many guys have you fucked in the last month or so? They said, well, I haven't really fucking. Okay. Make sure that coochie's fucking clean and fucking shaved, because I'm fucking tapping that tonight. And that woman's gonna do everything she can to get that shit looking as good as possible. And she'll clean, she'll do an enema and all that shit. They'll do all these crazy fucking things that. Make sure that pussy's like perfect condition. As I don't want any fucking bullshit in that. I want that shit to be mwah. When you come over in there and them panties get pulled off, I want it to be like a breath of fresh fucking air coming out of that coochie. If it smells like you just took a fucking shit, it's fucking, you can smell it like the, nah. I'll tell you take a shower at my fucking house. Like, get in the fucking damn shower, go in there, clean that shit up. Matter of fact, I'll join you in the shower. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I like eating that pussy. I did it with my ex. I really enjoyed it. I was down there for, like 5 minutes straight, just fucking going at it. She had a blast. She loved that shit. I can't say it was bad. When she cleaned and she did what she had to do. But as the last time was, it's just normal. It smelled like pheromones. It was very, very heavy, tasted bitter. But evidently that's how it is. When I talked about it toward her, she's like, oh, it's just like, she may have excuses like it just tastes bitter. Last time it didn't taste like anything. It tastes like water. Because she actually rinsed it out and that makes sure that she rinsed out, not her hole, but rinsed out, in between, herself and her hole in her clit. So it made it more fresh. So I didn't say to stick my tongue down there. And I'm sitting there getting a big old whiff of fucking like bacteria shit. Which happens. I didn't know anything about it. I guess it was my first time, it was my third or fourth time doing it. But I enjoy doing it. Because it made her happy. I love licking on her and sucking on her boobs and all shit and that. These don't understand. You're pretty fucking easy. If a guy's attractive looking enough, you're going to let that man do whatever it fucking is. You may not do it at work. You may not do it outside in public. But the thing is, if they get you alone in your bedroom or in their bedroom, you're going to throw down absolutely as fast as possible. And if that guy knows what he's doing, which I do now, they're going to be amazed. They're not even going to know. They're like, oh my god, you're amazing. Blah, blah, blah. I was like, I don't want a relationship with the girl that's that easy. Now, that's what all these single girls are. They talk about shit on the internet. They have a man. A man doesn't give a fuck. A man that they're with is not even with them. And these bitches try to say, oh, if a man doesn't have this, I don't even have any money to get in your ass, bitch. It don't even cost me a fucking dime. And it never will. So much they'll be like, okay. If I work with you for a couple months and we get talking that, and those couple months of working, you're gonna bend over and you're gonna fucking take it. That's why I don't like working with women. When I work with all dudes, it's cool as fuck. There's no jealousy, there's no emotional bullshit. With some dudes they are that, but most times it's pretty low. With some of these women, man, my god, it's through the fucking roof. Constant complacency. He's just doing it. Got about 45 seconds to a minute left. Okay, let's listen to more bullshit.
You're single because you haven't found someone that has met your needs. You're single because you have not settled. There's not some horrible thing that you have to do. It is a choice that you make because you respect and love yourself enough to know who you are. That's fucking cool. So happy fucking Valentine's Day. This is a day of love. Love comes in so many different forms. So don't get it twisted, girl.
Stop it.
Get some help.
I honestly think the bar in dating is just so fucking low and insane. I mean, we're celebrating men who walk a plank, who don't hit the bill, who actually are
Chissa, ally of justice at your service. Are you the one in need of a hero?
First thing she does is try to ruin other people's relationships. She
Yep.
starts with the classic lines. If you don't need a man,
Another day, another heroic me.
that's the fear. But if that woman has something wonderful, already has 30 years of wall, she still has not one. Then you wonder why the wall doesn't.
When I was only making like $16 an hour, and so that wasn't enough. And so I got myself into a lot of credit card debt because I moved into an apartment that I couldn't really afford, but I thought that someone else was going to be living with me. So
That's stupid.
okay, so right after I worked, I got into a situation. Somebody I knew from work, and
How offensive is the divorce?
well, like immediately, it was like a rebound, right? I guess is what they would call it.
Okay.
And we
Like
worked
the
together.
day after?
Maybe.
Yeah.
Sort of. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Someone says maybe, it's fucking yes.
We worked together. That's how we met.
Oh.
Wait, how long are you married?
Almost 5 years.
Do you guys ever have any kids?
Yes.
And you got with this person a day after?
Yes, but see what I thought he was like the love of my life.
A day after divorce.
Yeah.
Sure. You thought you'd be living with him?
Yeah. Like I.
Oh, hell She won't be wondering anymore why that man divorced her. The truth is, that woman's just no good. Imagine her, 5 years married, a kid, and the day after the breakup, she's already picture before the divorce. She already had her own, and she obviously didn't care about it. If you're enjoying the content so far, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe, and leave a comment. That really helps us out a lot. Let's keep going.
alone. But men are already doing it. Or has it been noticed? But I find it odd. If some women want men to leave women alone, except women need their support in something, and then they complain, why aren't the men speaking up? Stop telling us what to do with our hair. Frankly, I can't remember the last time a man told me what to do with my hair. In my experience, it's almost always some of the women who are so concerned with what other women look like. Stop telling us what to do with our bodies. Like what? Don't rack up a high body count because a great many men and women find a high body count unappealing. How dare someone tell women to pay attention to their own morality? Stop telling us how to dress. Really, from what I've seen, some women should be told that what they're wearing is often inappropriate. Leave us alone. When they finally do, but then for one half to complain about it.
Well, surprisingly, they always find something to complain about. Men are still about the patriarchy, about this so-called male-built society, about men for days, not wanting to get married. There's always something to whine about, but they never look in the mirror and admit that the problem is them. Men are tired of their arrogance, have chosen to go their own way, and want to hit the wall, because the wall doesn't forgive.
Yes, because women do the same thing. Oh my god. I don't think people actually know. I hate listening to these women. They know these women like, well, I work out every day. I work out probably harder and do more work than you probably would do in your whole entire fucking existence. I love when that counts. They always have to sit there and do that shit. Eat my ass, bitch. Nice. Cool.
Let me be there for everyone, as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind. Oh, the other chick has that. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. This is shit. Like that one too.
Okay, so she doesn't get a sword. There's a lot of upgrades and shit. Yeah, no idea what the fuck that was at all. This game's pretty cool. I mean, obviously it's the same as Walker Called almost. These bitches fucking talking. I just don't like it, man. It's like, dude, they're always on the internet. They're always sitting there complaining. Like, why don't you stop complaining? Forgot about it. Everything. Like, shit. Right now, it's like, shit. Just like that one guy said that does the. He's a commentator for that stuff. Women that are miserable want other women to be miserable because of feelings. That's what I like about feelings. My bad. But truth is, like, I try to like women that have too much exposure to feelings or negative. They always repel that. They repel like the positive feelings. That's why I'm not married. Fuck them. Number one, my life's too comfortable as it is. Chance of me getting married is gonna be very fucking slim. And I don't have the finances. Wow. If I got into a relationship with a woman, if she wants to be with me, and she wants to fuck around with a lot of dudes, I'll make her my girlfriend. If she brought marriage towards me, she said, what do you think about marriage now? I said, marriage is not necessarily a necessary thing. I don't need to be married to someone to be with them. It's the loyalty that you have with people. If people don't have any loyalty. They get that because they just want someone to be with. And since they're so easy to get with, like I said, my ex was the easiest person to get with. I got with her like a week after she broke up with her man. I said many other things before that. She threw herself at me extremely fast. Because she thought that she could get me by throwing her ass on me, having her little titties in my fucking face and shit, and basically trying to get me to fuck her. And she was just like, oh, I'm gonna take a shower now. And I saw it coming that way. She was cool with taking a shower. She was cool with wearing her robe and showing off a little bit of titties and shit and stuff like that. She was cool with being basically naked in front of me. Because she knew her body was good. She knew I was going to like it. And I did. She was very attractive. The thing of it is, she was attractive. But the sense of her heart wasn't there. She was just going through the emotional routine that she put herself in over and over again. Say, hey, this guy's attractive. I just want a dick. I said, just go masturbate. But masturbate's not the same. Well, then stay with one fucking dude. You gotta match the dude that you want to get. You want to lay back Netflix watcher dude that doesn't go out a lot and that. He goes out every now and again. Yeah, I'm that type of dude. I go every now and again. I go to the gym and that. I maybe hang out at restaurants and that every now and again. Maybe order pizza, watch movies. I'm an easygoing guy. I don't want to fucking travel. I just want to live my life being happy without doing all that crap. If you're a travel woman, I'm sorry. You're just a money waster. I want to see the world. Okay. Go see the world then. Go blow your whole bank account. Like, if women actually contribute the money they make to a... This is how fucking stupid it is. You can get two friends that contribute their money all together and sit there and put in stocks. I say, okay, I'll do $500 a month, and that other dude's $500 a month. So you get $1,000 a month. You keep building it up over so many years, they both become millionaires. One gets a better job because of whatever reason. He introduces his friend that's a badass worker. And it makes, and all of a sudden they both go up together and they both make more money. That's how it is with a fucking woman. Men can do that pretty fucking easily. And they both have the same mindset. Like, yeah, we're gonna work together to make more money so we can live life so we're not live life together or not, but we can financially bounce off each other. Like women that. I told my ex, I'm like, why don't you just live with me? Like, once you get everything done, that's the whole point. Once you get everything done, like, it would have got done faster than that, you know, if I was still with her and that, and she was going, I'm like, we have our own bathroom and that, just having the bathroom done that, you know, just sit there and, you know, she had a cat and all that shit and that. I said, well, I mean, if I ever get my room done, you can have the cat, you know, stay in my room and that stuff and that. We'll put a letterbox in there and then we'll do something there. Or whatever that is. You know. Like, we could save up money together to be able to produce something. I say, it defeats the purpose of us sitting there and, like, I'm living master comfortable, paying just very, very little rent because it's an old ass house, been living here for like 20 fucking years. So the house has already been paid off, so we just pay a little bit of bills. There's electricity and that, but which is not a lot because it's a little ass house. And I'm never home half the time. And my parents kind of stay in their room, so they don't really, like, they watch TV, they go out and walk around that, but, like, they stay in their rooms when it comes down to, like, peak times after, like, dinner. What I'm trying to say is that it would have been easier if we did it and shared it together. But she didn't want to do that. And I was just like, why not? What's the whole point of you being by yourself, being broke, than is to sit there and once when stuff gets settled. I told that why don't you go look for an apartment? You know, it's like, oh, I gotta move all my shit and that. It's like, well, you did a financial decision of being a fucking idiot because you thought someone was gonna move in with you. So you could look for an apartment that was a single bedroom apartment. It would have made your rent probably like $100 cheaper, if not cheaper, and then you could afford it a lot better. But you got an apartment that was 2 bedrooms, you had a half bathroom and a full bathroom. You don't need that half bathroom. So it is, she wanted more luxury with less money. I said, so you want to be more broke on credit cards that you're constantly borrowing from things that you're constantly broke on. I'm like, it's like, you're stupid. Like, why you do that to yourself? And I hear, this ain't that my ex, it's all the other women I hear on TikTok and there. They get overly priced apartments, and they're always fucking broke. They go, my credit card debts, because you don't know how to manage money worth fucking shit. Your management is stupid. You want to blow money based upon fucking emotions. You don't want to blow money based upon logic. My logic thing is to cut as much as I can down just for the basic stuff that I need. I need internet. Okay. I need internet. TVs are cheap. So give me internet, and I'll probably, I just do fucking YouTube and Crunchyroll. Crunchyroll's like $7.99 a month. YouTube is free with ads. But if you pay the thing in that, it's $15. So overall, that's 60 something bucks a month. I can't say I really give a fuck about having a cell phone, because I really don't care. I probably just get the bare fucking minimum of cell phone. For like $25 a month. I don't give a fuck about my cell phone. I probably leave it at home anyway. Just have it as like a house phone thing. This is what I would do. If I was living on my own that, I would worry about the maintaining of my car. I wouldn't even worry about cleaning my fucking apartment up. Because I'm never fucking home and I'm just in my fucking room. My apartment's going to be utterly fucking empty. People try to dress up their fucking apartment. I'm going to dress up my room and leave the rest of the apartment empty as fuck. Like, people come over there, they're like, you have nothing in here. Like, yeah, everything's in my fucking room. I do everything in my room. As soon as I walk in, I do everything in my room. Because I don't have to clean up as much. I just walk in, I go to the bathroom and all stuff like that. I go in my room, I shut and lock the fucking door at night. I let the rest of the room to be vacated. Lock my fucking door and that, and just fucking sit there and do everything in my room. Why? Because it's a waste of fucking money. You gotta go there and dress your fucking room out. You spend thousands and thousands of dollars buying couches and cabinets and all this stupid ass shit. I'm like, that's stupid. I'd rather have my room be decked out. It'd be cheaper. I don't want to get one of those big ass fireplace things that look fucking really good. I'm still actually planning on getting one for my room. It's not going to be as wide, it's just going to be taller, a little bit longer, but it's not going to be as wide, it's going to be able to walk past it a little bit better. And it's going to be like a little heater thing. I can turn it on, it's going to blow a little bit on my fucking bed, because how far away it is. And it's going to be nice. But I decided not to get it because I didn't need it. It looked cool, but there's like $400 or $500. Oh, I was like, oh no. Is it really fucking worth it? Not really. But yeah, all I'm trying to say is that if you want to do things smart. So right now, I'm not ordering food, not spending any money now. I'm eating all the food that I have. I'm eating hamburgers and eggs and shit. I'm just eating like just pure protein. Because I'm about ready to go back to bed. And I'm going to have to recover again. I'm going to get my fan on right now. Actually, I'm going to get my other fan on. I think this other fan will actually do just as good. It does do pretty good. Yeah, my ceiling fan does pretty good. But that's how I regulate my room in that. Like, there's certain, and that's just how I think. Like, the way I got my room right now and that, I got everything here. I got my computer in here. It's a rather brand new computer in that. It's actually still pretty good in that. I just don't use that much in that because I just don't use it. Because I just play console games like computer games. I got my stand for my TV in that I can extend my stand out about like 3 feet, 4 feet away from the wall. Because I got it out probably about like a foot right now away from my wall. You know? And then you slowly develop stuff on that. If you have the money. But if you don't, you'd be happy with what you got. Well, that's what I say. You'd be happy with what you got. People want to get mad because you don't have your room decked out. Just be happy. My God says happiness is a choice. I choose to be happy. I love my life. Oh, I got a skin disorder now. Like, I used to take medicine for it, it went away, but if I don't take the medicine, it stays. So I'm just like, okay, well, that's fucking stupid and that. Like, I want naturally to go away, so I deal with the problems of it. Oh. Does it shock? Fuck yeah, it does. You know, my skin looks like shit. I mean, not my skin doesn't look shit, but I get certain parts of my body now, it looks like crap. That's how I have to get like used to it. Alright. It is what it is. I think it has something to do with my pre-workouts and that. It's the only thing I take a lot of. Everything else I still do the same. I don't know. Should I say sometimes when people drink a lot of caffeine, you can't absorb certain things. Maybe I should stop taking pre-workouts. Maybe it's inflaming me too much, why my skin gets inflamed sometimes. It's probably the truth. Oh. Oh. I always had a little bit of stuff in that. But I just dealt with it. Oh. Hiccups. Kill my ass. What time is it? Oh, okay, I gotta get ready to hit the hay pretty soon. Try to get a good amount of protein in before it happens. Because this sleep is going to be my second regeneration. Thick of grease. Man, clean up my fucking thing a little bit. Yeah, I'm gonna get ready to go to bed. This game's pretty good. Can't say it's a bad game. I mean, it's the same thing as the other one. You can switch between characters and shit, which is kind of cool. But they're all the fucking same. Just a bunch of hot, big titty bitches walking around talking outrageously a lot. Some of that. Anyway, I'm gonna get going on that. You guys have a good one. God bless.